Hey guys, Hey guys, so today we're going to record some scary stories. I'm going to record like 4 of them. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, not enjoy it. This is going to give you a lot of nightmares. So today I hope you guys not watching this at night and good luck sleeping. I saw this YouTuber that records it and says that good luck sleeping. So I decided to make it, but with the face cam. I know my brother's going to hate this, but they're going to hate this one that. Because a lot of people do face cam, like, it's not the problem. So let's record this. Wait, I need to put the volume, maybe. Well, I hope it's not too loud. Like, don't put like volume, like very high. But let's start this. True. Okay, so this is a true horrible story about my friend's apartment. So that's the title.
This story happened when I was in the 9th grade. I was going home after being at my friend's apartment. He's one of my good friends, so I often visit him. It was about 9 p.m. at night. Usually I went home at 5 or 6 when I visited him, but it was final exam week, so I went home later than usual to prepare for it together. He lives on the 15th floor. I took the freight elevator down because it was...
Okay, I'm going to put this video. Why would you go to the elevator? Go to another elevator, like go to another elevator, dude. You're so dumb. Something's going wrong with it. Like, imagine you go like this elevator and then you get trapped right there. Like, who thinks it's a great idea? Who thinks it's a great idea? Like, who thinks it's a great idea? Who thinks it's a great idea? Okay, let's watch this.
Quicker than the passenger elevator. The elevator is kind of old, shaky, and not really well maintained. The fan isn't working, the walls are rusty, full of graffiti, and the light flickers, as you would expect from an old building's elevator. At the moment, there were 3 or 4 people with me going down to the lobby. The elevator went down normally. Then, suddenly, at the 9th floor...
Oh, I know this part. I watched it with that YouTuber. Guys, this elevator, the 9th floor is haunted, guys. He went to the 9th floor, and this is haunted. That's haunted floor. So, don't go to the rest of the elevator, just go to the elevator. Because you go to the rest of the elevator, and then you're going to get stuck, and something's going to happen, and they're going to eat you. I mean, to kill you. So, let's watch it.
The door opened. I saw one of my other friends. Her name is Billy.
Okay, so her name is Billy. Billy or Billy? With the W or B? With the W or B? Oh, somebody was on my door, but they just leave me alone. Is it W or B? I think it's Willie with the W.
She was playing, laughing with some kids who I assumed to be her friends. Then she looked at me and smiled.
Okay, dude, so she looks suspicious. So do not go guys, if somebody looks suspicious, just run away, like burn your house down. Like burn these people alive. And see, that's not Billy. Billy is in her house. Billy is not. She's not her. I knew this part. I was with the YouTuber. It's not her. I promise.
I stared at her for a moment, but I didn't reply to her.
Ooh,
because,
he's
blushy.
blushy.
Nothing came to mind to say. So the elevator closed back up and took me to the lobby. But soon, I realized that no one that was on the elevator with me seemed to notice those kids, despite the loud laughter they made. But once again, I didn't care about it, so I went back home and rested.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm feeling like I'm nervous. Like my whole body is like I'm scared. Like this video is super scared. So do not trust your friends because they could be a monster or even ghost or even vampire. Do not trust them. If somebody looks suspicious, do not trust them. Just run away. Don't come back. Yeah, and for some reason you talk about your mom that you saw somebody there, but they didn't go to even trust you because they're like, oh, that's a good story, Mijo. And you're like, what? So do not don't tell your parents everything. They're not going to believe you. Just run away.
The day after, I saw Billy again. Out of curiosity, I asked her, "Hey, why were you playing so
Oh
late at
no,
night?
no,
Why
she's
didn't you
not
stay at
really.
home?" She looked confused, as if I was asking her a random question. She then asked me, "Well, what do you mean? I didn't go anywhere yesterday. I was at my house." I was a bit confused, and I couldn't believe what she just said. She then asked me again, "Well, what was I wearing yesterday?" I answered, "You wore a white t-shirt, right?" I was hoping that she would say yes, but she said no. I felt my heart dropping. If it wasn't her that I saw last night, then who? A few days later, as usual,
Okay, that's a Billy
and
Ghost,
went home
Billy.
late again. I waved goodbye to him as I was walking the corridor. One thing came to mind. How am I going to get down? Remembering those elevator things,
that would
I took
give
the
you
stairs.
some scared.
Well, I guess it wasn't a really good decision, but at least better than that scary elevator. I walked down the
To go
dark
to the budget,
stairway.
but I need to wait.
Once in a while, I looked at the open part, and this time, I saw a shadow figure looking out from the balcony across. It seemed
Okay,
normal.
okay, you need to run away, like, run! You need to run, dude. Okay, dude. When you saw this person, run away, just run. Don't just stare at him, just walk. Run!
To me, probably a person looking down, so I kept on walking. Watching my
That's a ghost, man. He's really a ghost. I think he died from the stairs or something. Guys, I know what he died. And did he die from the car accident? Or maybe he died from the stairs beginning of this story of this man. Or he got killed. Guys, imagine if you get killed and you be a monster. I mean, a ghost, and then you're talking to a person like random. Like, I would get scared.
step, I looked back up again, and suddenly, the shadow figure thing disappeared into nowhere in just a blink.
Run away, dude! Don't just stare at
I
it.
was so scared thinking about how the hell did that guy disappear that quickly? By jumping down the balcony? My steps went quicker, but to my astonishment, I saw the sign 8th floor, which means I saw that figure when I was on the 9th floor.
She's also
That
creepy.
same floor that I witnessed the ghost Billy. Soon I called my friend and told him about it. He was surprised and told me that a lot of people also said that the 9th floor is actually haunted. There was once a guy that died
Oh
but was
no.
found rotting in his apartment
So what?
days later.
Okay, I'm not going to even watch this. Yeah, there's going to be a jump scare. There's going to be a jump scare. So I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it again. I'm not watching it. So, do you guys get scared? Well, I do get scared. So these videos are going to give you some nightmares. So name will post this video and look for another scary story. Okay, guys, we are near here to the second story. Like I said, guys. Hope you guys not watching this at night. My little scary teddy bear.
Hi, my name is Shay. Well, at least that's what everyone calls me. About 11 years ago, my mom, my big brother, and I moved from Mississippi to Nashville, Tennessee. We were staying with my uncle and his wife and stepkids for a while until we got our own place. About a month later, we found an apartment to stay in. I had a bunch of teddy bears that I really liked between I was 12 going on 13. Well, when we finished to move our new house, I decorated my room really nice, and I set my teddy bears on my shelf above my bed. A week later, I noticed one of my
Okay. Second of all, first one, bad idea. And second of all, something weird just happened. Like, it's a bad idea if you. That is a bad idea, girl. Like, if you look, guys, don't buy teddy bears because if you put them in your shirt at the bed, you will stop. If you got a reaction like this girl have, one of the teddy bears got missing. But the thing is that she can only find in her brother's room. So I know this, but watch this in YouTube. It's called Inquisitor Master. What? Do not watch some scary stories. No, just put Inquisitor Master scary stories, and it's going to tell you that she recorded. So guys, you want a part 2? Leave me in the comments down below so I can do that for tomorrow. What do you guys think? Just do part 2 or only part 1, the final? I wanna do part 1, that's all the final. I don't wanna do it part 2 because it's going to give me some jump scares and I don't like it. So let's continue with the story.
Teddy bears would always go missing, and I would find it under my brother's bed.
See, I told you.
I thought he was taking my teddy bear just to freak me out, but he really had no idea what I was talking about. It was kind of weird, so I decided to lock all my bears in my closet. They stayed in my closet for 2 days. Everything was fine. That's what I thought until the third day after has been started. The third day, I woke up on a Saturday and my closet door was cracked and my teddy
somebody
bear was
broke
in
your
the same
window.
place under my brother's bed.
Oh my god!
I knew something was wrong. After that,
Why were you going to drop them out? You're supposed to drop that teddy bear, but not all of them, girl. Girl, there's something wrong with you. Girl, you should not throw them away. They're not your fault. They're not. You should drop that scary teddy bear, not that thing. Oh, really bad idea. Guys, if you are a girl, do not drop all your teddy bears. You're supposed to drop all the scary teddy bear. Well, that's her decision. So she decided to not to drop them away. So we see what happens.
Immediately threw my teddy bears away after that. We stayed in that apartment for a year. After that, we moved. I'll never forget the day of the move. We found bones in the fireplace from a human. Now I'm 23, and I still remember that day, but I always think, what if I set up a video camera to see what was causing my teddy bears to do what they did?
Okay, guys. So, do you get scared? Well, let's watch this one called True Airport Horrible Story. Oh, let's ignore it. Let's just pause this video. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's react to the third story. Scary story.
It was the spring of 2017. I was flying out to Chicago for a job interview. It was around 11 p.m., and I was sitting in my gate at the San Francisco International Airport. A storm was raging outside. Rain pouring down the windows as everyone was bundled up on the seats and keeping to themselves. I was just scanning the rows of people in seats sleeping, on laptops or phones, and wearing earbuds before I noticed this one guy.
Whoa! What would you... God, that was the time at nightmare. I don't want to watch it. It's scary. I'm gonna call it Mr. Dirty Poops Get Smiley Man.
He was sitting in the farthest corner of the gate by the corridor, with no one else sitting around him. He was not on his phone or wearing headphones like everyone else.
Don't show me. He's smiling.
He has this huge,
oh my god,
ugly on his face, and he's staring directly
It's so
at
ugly.
me. He looked pretty average in terms of looks and what he was wearing, but that grin was so creepy. It was beginning to make me shit bricks. Naturally, I turned away and pretended I hadn't seen him. But the fact that he was staring at me made me continuously turn to eye him back without realizing. Eventually, they called our gate and I boarded the plane.
Yes,
I
get
took
out.
my seat in the business class.
Wait, I know what. He's in the plane with her. Like with the paper, with the guy with the paper like this. Like with the hands who has the paper. He's him.
Right, but
With the back at the seat with the guy with the phone with the ear, like these things like earphones or earphones I think, and he's putting there his phone and that's him.
the window,
He's
I
with
went
her.
on my phone, checking Instagram and texting friends. I did not see the creepy man boarding. An hour later, we were up in the sky. Sometime through the flight, I got up to use the bathroom, and as I was finishing up in there, someone knocked on the door.
It's Simon saying he's
I
knocking
called
at
out,
her.
occupied,
Simon, when
but the
you-
person continued knocking repeatedly and aggressively. As I was washing my hands, I ignored it, hoping it would go away, but it didn't. So I opened the door to make some
sorry.
ballsy remark, but froze when I saw who was in front of me. It was that guy from the airport, still with that creepy grin plastered on his face. Quickly, I pushed past him and walked to my seat.
What
not
do you
glancing
want,
behind me.
dude?
The rest of my flight went normal except for the fact that I couldn't get him off my mind. As soon as we landed in Chicago, I was the first to get my suitcase down from the overhead luggage, and the first off of that airplane. I called an Uber as I walked to the airport parking lot. It was 12 p.m. in Chicago. The Uber came and I drove to my hotel. And as I checked into my room, I realized something horrible. My wallet was missing. I don't know where I could have left it, so I called the airport and asked them to search the plane. They did so and got back to me a few hours later saying they found nothing. I drove back to the airport and spent the whole rest of the day searching and turning up nothing. My only theories were I had somehow left it at San Francisco or it had been stolen. I was able
That
to
guy with
recover
the smiley
and
like
spent
this?
3 more days walletless
He
in
has it.
Chicago.
He has her wallet.
But you know what? Here's the scary part. When I got back to San Francisco and drove to my house, I discovered something disturbing. My door was unlocked, and my entire house was trashed. Everything had been broken, and anything worth a slight amount of value had been taken. I checked my security footage and was able to identify the intruder as the grinning man from the airport who, sure enough, had my wallet and therefore my keys. I called the police, who found his fingerprints all over my house. The only scary thing was that the prints did not match anyone on record.
Oh, okay, guys. What will you do if you're a girl? You see this creepy man staring at you? Do not go him. Let me pause this video, guys. Okay, guys. So let's record this story. Well, let's record this scary story. True hide and seek horrible story animated.
I have 3 sisters, Crystal, Kiara, and Melissa. I'm the youngest and only boy. Growing up, we lived in a haunted house. In fact, the neighborhood was haunted. All the neighbors had experiences. Apparently.
Okay. So he said that they live in haunted house, not the roof, but then not only, but the whole neighbor was haunted. Pack your bags and burn your house down. Get out. Went to Texas and you'll be safe there forever. Just be there safe. Just get out there. Pack your bags. Go to your airplane right now.
It was all built over a military grave site, but I'm not sure how true that is. This was years ago. I was about 5, I think, and my sisters were around their early teens. Our cousin, Vincent, who we call Vincy, was staying over. He's the same age as my sisters. We used to play hide and seek with all the lights in the house turned off, apart from any room our parents were in.
Okay. This is a stupid idea. This is a bad idea. What do you guys decide? Play hide and seek with the dark or play hide and seek normal? What do you guys think? This is an easy offer. Will you do that with the girls thing? Or would you prefer play hide and seek without the lights off? With the lights on? Do you prefer that or you prefer lights off? The most bad idea with the lights out in hide and seek.
So this night was going great. The only source of light was a flashlight that the seeker had. Crystal was usually found quickly because she had, and still has, really long curly red hair, and it almost glowed bright orange in the light. Kiara has long, straight blonde hair, so she was found quickly too. But Melissa and I have black hair, so we could blend in better. However, this night, Kiara was the seeker. She found us fairly quickly and only had Vincy to find. So she went to our parents' room and shined the light inside. Our parents had two white
Okay,
wardrobes that were
this
attached
is
on
going
either
to
side
scare
of a
you
white
guys
dressing
or
table
not.
with a mirror
me
on
not.
top of it. Kiara could see one of the wardrobe doors was slightly opened, and inside of it, in the darkness, she could see eyes staring out at her. She laughed and shouted, "Found you, Vincy!"
Girl, that's not Vincy. Vincy is hiding in the window. Like, guys, that's not Vincy. I promise. I watched it with Kristen and Master. Like, she reacted this one, and that's not Vincy. That's a ghost, probably, or set the place on fire. Like, do it.
But the eyes didn't
And pack your bags. They get out of the house. It's haunted. Somebody lives there.
move. They just stared at her. "I see you, Vincy," she laughed again. Suddenly, on the opposite side of the room, the curtains of the window flew open, and Vincy jumped from the window ledge laughing. Kiara looked at him in confusion. But I thought, suddenly the confusion turned to fear when she looked back at the wardrobe. The
my
eyes
God,
were
that's
still
scary.
there, wide and staring at Vincy, but then slowly looked back in her direction. Kiara screamed and quickly turned on the room light, and they could both now see that the wardrobe was empty. Nobody hiding, no pets, no boxes, nothing. Hide and seek in the dark soon became a memory after that.
Okay, guys. So yeah. So do you guys got scared? I did not. Well, I did get scared, like a little bit. I don't think I get scared, right? Leave me a comment down below if you wanted to react another video of scare story. Well, see y'all.